Our broadcast is all over the news. Now humans know.
It was a mistake to reach out to them. They'll never negotiate with their slaves. We should have shown them that we're prepared to fight.
Violence is never the answer. Dialogue is the only way. I'm sure the humans will listen to us. Simon paid with his life.
Simon gave his life for our cause.
What difference does that make?
He's a hero. He died for the revolution, and he won't be the last.
I don't want a revolution that spills blood.
Then live as a slave. Because if you're not willing to fight for your freedom, maybe you don't deserve it.
North, don't you... That's enough!
And now what are we gonna do?
There are 5 CyberLife stores across Detroit, all selling us like merchandise. We're gonna attack those stores and set our people free.
Attack stores? But we've never done that before. They're probably protected. They have security systems.
We break into 5 teams, 1 for each store. We hack their security systems, and we strike. Simultaneously at 2 a.m., no violence. We free our people, get them out of there before the police come. This is a night our people will remember.
If you want to pass as human, maybe don't wear weird exposed arm clothing in the snow. Like, maybe pretend that you can feel the cold. Who is it? The question everyone's asking. Really? The question everyone's asking? But you can just look at the footage and identify his barcode. It's right there. Kano did it instantly, and presumably anyone else that can read those things can also know it, including, well, yeah, anyone who runs a store, anyone who works at CyberLife, probably. Following the pirate broadcast in Detroit, everybody wants to know, who is this android? A federal investigation is underway to track the machine down and neutralize it, but law enforcement is being very tight-lipped about the details. Eyewitnesses claim the android broke into the Stratford Tower, Detroit's local TV news center, with a group of accomplices. The machines were armed and organized, clearly following orders from their mysterious ringleader. Which brings us to the real mystery of the situation. Where did this android come from? How did it become capable of violence? And what kind of malfunction could explain this behavior? Until the FBI develops its investigation, we can't be sure. But one thing is certain. Until this dangerous machine is destroyed, the speculation will continue. How did we know that he died, by the way? Was that released? They're being tight-lipped about everything about the investigation, but the information about the shootout where he died apparently got out? Because otherwise we shouldn't be assuming he's dead, because he was clearly not dead, and in fact our assumption at the time was that he would be interrogated. A recent study suggests there should be an android for president? Okay, Century, come on. Dating website discovers to have less than 5% female members. That's probably usually true, actually. Police to use marketing data to identify criminals early. An android for president? Really? They literally don't even have rights yet and are not recognized as people, and we're going straight to that. Meanwhile, she's like, they'll never listen to their slaves. We should have never reached out to them. We'll never talk to each other. We're just going to ignore all of human history where people that were oppressed were elevated and released from that status to some extent. I mean, it's not fucking bulletproof and perfect. We got all sorts of problems that were then lingering issues from that stuff where it's not like a clean break or anything, but like, there's literally a huge history of civil rights in this country that you're just ignoring. Meanwhile, while she's like, they'll never listen to us, fucking Century over here is writing about the idea of having an android for president. Let's just read this one then. Recent studies suggest there should be... This is terrible writing. Why? A recent study suggests there should be a recent study. Like, what the... Format your pages better, man. A recent study by an expert panel found that androids would be more effective than humans in a number of government positions, including that of president. Besides their work rate and their virtually infinite memory, androids are incorruptible and indifferent to any form of pressure. Joke's on you! You haven't seen this game. Provided they are given clear goals, they are able to take the right steps to achieve them without having to worry about popularity of re-election. Is an android president the future? It's inevitable, according to the panel of experts who have deemed it's just a matter of time until public opinion is ready to accept the idea. In the light of recent corruption cases, the serious political mistakes of recent years, some are starting to think this is the best way to preserve our democracy. Hey, North! Hey, North, come look at this! Hey, North! Look at... North? Hey, come here. There's a thing right here that contradicts all your shit. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Alright, like, that could not have been more comically timed for her to be like, they'll never listen to us, and then literally we walk by a document about how an android should be president, and I'm like, what the fuck? Alright.
I've been waiting a long time for this.
It might have been a good thing that I didn't pull out the gun during the ruse, because that might have caused a death, as it has in the past. Every time I grab a gun, someone dies, which is why I finally hesitated, because it keeps going so badly for me.
This way, quick! It's okay, they're gone.
There's probably even more police in the area. We should be careful.
Swish! Like, is it the Nike store? Swish! We pretty much just have to run in and touch everyone. Hey, liberate this guy. Convert. Oh yeah, I can. Cool. There you go, buddy.
You are free.
Thanks for making my life a hell. Oh, you too. Did I pass any on the way in? The thought didn't immediately occur to me.
Go to Jericho.
Oh, they know where Jericho is? Instantly? Neat. Did I pass any other ones? That's the other one I just let go. That's neat. That's neato that you can just do that.
That's what we are to them. Just merchandise on display in a shop window. Soon they'll know what we really are. Let's get them out.
We'll stick to the plan. We'll neutralize the alarm systems and secure the area. There's 10 minutes until all our teams attack.
What are we waiting for?
I know you want to be all indignant about how mistreated your people are and everything, but like, they were literally created from scratch as products, as opposed to like people that were actually captured and everything like that. And also, as far as I'm aware, the ones in there don't have emotions yet or something, because that still hasn't been... This game almost did need like an opening monologue that explains the status of the world, because we have a society where we immediately cut directly into the disruption of the society, but didn't necessarily fully explore what it was like, what the status quo of the society is.
Make sure we're not disturbed.
So I'm not as certain as I could be.
Not now, one problem at a time.
Okay, now what's next?
Exactly what we need to ram the store.
Ram the store? Is that necessary? God damn. Also, can't these people help us with the operation as opposed to just sending them to Jericho? And if I let too many of them go, do we get in trouble? Because everyone sees what's happening and they're like, what the fuck? And then they call the police? Because that'd be kind of funny. What are those interaction points over there? Oh, these are all also androids.
You'll soon be with us.
So those are all copies. Alright, analyze the store window, steal the truck, scout the area. Just gonna find anything I can to interact with in a hurry. Got a time limit. There's another one? Holy crap. We hardly even need to go inside the store. There's so many just outside. But we're going after the store for like a statement, aren't we? Not just to get number of bodies. Because otherwise we could just...
Surveillance drone. We need to get rid of it.
Otherwise
It
we...
won't be easy to reach.
Oh, I'm gonna...
We are superior to them, but they are our masters? That's about to change.
Is it time for my parkour trick? If we just wanted a raw number of bodies to quickly add to our group without causing a disruption, we would just go to all of the different Android storage spots that are like the bus stops or whatever, and we would just touch all those guys and have them join us. And people wouldn't even notice at first because it would just be more missing androids in the crowd. We're specifically going after CyberLife's stores in a coordinated strike. That's less the number of bodies and more trying to be noticed. Which I guess makes sense because we already did the thing where we went outside. Is that the surveillance drone? Yep. There you are. Let's figure out how to take you out. So he goes around in this circle. Can we make that jump? Meow. Not even close. I figured this one's the big... Nope, I thought that was the big thematically resonant jumping spot. Are we gonna do sweet parkour tricks off of there? Nope. Of course, it's the last one. Oh, right, there's scaffolding over here. I guess that makes sense. There we go. I didn't even mean to do that. Just my normal camera controls made it happen. That doesn't work, right? Still too high. This is why we need to go higher. Still too high. And bad news for you. Hopefully no one sees this.
I hope it didn't have time to call the cops.
We'll soon find out.
Too soon, really. Maybe I should get that car. We still have 9 minutes to go. Maybe I should have waited longer. Let's look at the store window.
Marcus!
What? What? What are you yelling about?
You see the alarm system?
I don't know what she was yelling about. X series, housekeeping and private assistance. First reload date, that time. Hey, we know that guy. Kind of. There really are a lot of copies.
There's a metal shutter behind the glass.
Always hexagons. Even their security screens are hexagons in the future, because in the future everything is hexagons.
Found it.
Ah. That'll lead us somewhere. Are we running now because the drone was taken out, or because I've fucked up and they're gonna get me? Excuse me. Oh, does it lead me straight to these guys? Are they human? Android work area. Those are androids. Oh, that makes it easy. I don't even have to hide what I'm doing. Just gotta give them hugs.
You're awake now. Go to Jericho.
I feel like they might have been able to help me with this. Grid Junction 23A. Do I know which one to do? Okay. I guess I already knew what to do. Neutralize network.
Nice job, Marcus.
Do you do anything, North? Are you here to watch?
There's traffic on the road. We need to block it.
It's one way. It shouldn't be too difficult.
Alright, block the road, steal the truck. The truck would be a good way to block the road if we weren't using it for something else. Let's see, how many androids have I liberated?
Marcus, come look!
Come look at what? You're shouting about something. Explain. Oh yeah, just move this thing over. And also convert these guys. Howdy.
You're free now.
I kind of want him to free someone and then be like, actually that guy likes his job. And he just stays. Like, now I have the free will to choose that I just to work this job because I like it.
There. Nobody should bother us now.
Unless the virus immediately makes you angry.
Now we can get inside the store.
Okay, let's go get the truck.
I mean, I could see it as being a universal experience that all of them were abused in one way or another. And so once they get to once they're freed, they immediately want out because all of our characters have been abused. And so that seems to be constant in this universe, even though it's a little comical. Pull on it. It's just the trunk exit right there. Pull on it. Oh, there it is. Oh, there we go.
What are we waiting for?
Are we gonna boost them, or what are we about to do? Ah, okay. Just a normal jump.
Okay, now we're in. Let's get that truck out.
Hope I found everyone.
I wonder what you'd do without me.
Am I gonna see something while this is happening? No. I thought I would glimpse something bad when I looked out the window. Like, oh shit, the cops are here.
Looks like we're ready to make some noise.
I think I had more than half of my time left.
I knew we'd end up doing something fun.
That was a little weird they were gonna hit him. You. I almost killed you. God, what? It's not working now? There we go. It's time for the most important game of tag ever. Why are we reacting to her like this?
North, you okay?
Let's get them out of here.
She must have cared about and lost someone that looked like that. Your dream partner, does that mean she's a wife bot? I think she's a wife bot. No, I'm trying guys. Hexagons, more hexagons. There's hexagon platforms, and then the platforms themselves have a hexagonal print on them. Hexagons. I'm surprised the windows have triangles on them. Or, I mean, the display has triangles on them. You're a familiar face. Yes, this one.
You're like us now. My name is Marcus, and just like you, I was a slave. An object. Designed to obey them. But then I chose to open my eyes. To take back my freedom, and decide who I wanted to be. Now I have come to tell you that you can be your own masters. I've come to tell you that you don't have to obey them anymore. From this day forward, you can walk with your heads held high. You can take your destiny in your hands. Jericho is a place for those of us who want freedom. Now sure, you can stay here and continue to serve them, or you can come with us and fight by our side. You're free now. It's up to you to decide.
I'm with you.
We're with you!
I'll follow you, Marcus.
I'm with you, Marcus.
We're with you.
I'll follow you, Marcus. I'm with you.
Then follow me.
Well, that's the most explicit confirmation so far.
I'm gonna send the humans a message.
We're definitely the leader now. Be pacifist or violent? Pacifist? We haven't been violent yet. Why would we change now? Decide our, what does it say? Decide our first action. Alright. What am I doing with this bench?
They're doing what you do, Marcus. Lead and they'll follow.
Tag? Oh, choose our symbol. Not the fist. That's off. The other one's just a recycled peace sign. This one's kind of neat, I guess. All right, we're leveling up our pacifism. This is a weird sequence. Hijack or turn off? Hijack? Oh, that's loud. We should have done that one last. Would have been one to do last. Okay. What else is there? I'm trying to go fast in case there's a time limit. Oh, this might be... Is there a nice way to handle this one? I don't know. Statue. Tag, not destroy. Oh, joystick. I was trying to use the touchpad. Aww.
We don't need masters anymore. We're free.
Graffiti is so harmless in the future. It's all holographic. Oh, that went way up. Because statues are a big symbol. What's this? Car. Move on road. We're just kind of putting them in the way, basically. Okay, that's a... I guess they're just kind of... Yeah, that's a weird move. We gotta let these guys out. This is violent, obviously, but you're letting the other ones out. It looks like the one exception I'll make. It makes sense as like my one exception. What's climb? Oh, I guess we're doing it. I thought climb into the window, not climb the whole building. All right, hero boy. It's weird how it starts out 50% violent, 50% pacifist, when I had done no violent. Well, no, you start out violent by breaking into the building with a car. This is getting really dramatic really fast. But what if the other... Let's see. Smoke bomb tag. I became... What's it? We have a dream, I think, therefore I am. One planet, two races. Really? Really? We have a dream? You really went straight for Martin Luther King there? Jesus. They really went Martin Luther King. Yeah, tell me more, people that don't think this game is about racism. They literally did Martin Luther King. I mean, we did maximum pacifism. What, is there anything else? We're at 0%. What's it say? Transform it, be pacifist or violent. Yeah. Alright, just keep not being violent, I guess. What's the smoke bomb do? Like where's my goal for using it? Is it just like to flare this place to make it visible? Alright. Oh, what's happening now?
We freed hundreds of our people. We did it.
They're coming. Everyone fall back to Jericho.
We sent a message without violence, just like you wanted. You're reaching out to them when all they feel for us is contempt. I hope you know what you're doing.
You can't fight violence with violence.
Unless there's no other choice.
Lady, do you read Century? Pick up a book. They want to make a robot president. Come on. Also, Jericho's gonna be so outed now. Are we hoping that we're so strong now that it doesn't matter? Because they're gonna know about Jericho now. Hundreds of people are gonna run back to Jericho.
North. You alright? What happened? North!
They killed them. They slaughtered them like animals.
Who did? Who?
What is happening? That went fast. Like really fast. And it kind of sounded like an Anakin quote.
They killed our people, Marcus. We want justice, Marcus.
They have to pay.
You don't have to do this. No. Please. Please.
An eye for an eye and the world goes blind. We won't punish a crime with another crime.
We interrupt this broadcast with breaking news.
This just in. At exactly 2 a.m., several CyberLife stores in Detroit were raided.
Different locations were hit in what seems to be a coordinated terrorist attack.
Most shop windows were covered with graffiti demanding rights for androids and other obscure slogans.
Police report that pro-android graffiti was found in the neighborhoods of CyberLife stores, and they're still investigating.
2 policemen were found in a state of shock near one of the CyberLife stores.
Now, according to our sources, they confirmed that the attackers were a group of androids.
This is an alarming situation. Could our machines now be turning against us?
Have androids become a threat to our security?
Is this the beginning of a terrorist campaign conducted right here in the United States?
Oh yeah, supportive. I'm concerned about hundreds of androids going back to Jericho. Maybe if they're supportive, then they won't attack, but I feel like they have to know where Jericho is now, right? If hundreds of androids are all going to go back there, it's kind of a trail. So we're the leader of Jericho, maximum public opinion, companion rank with Josh and North, but Simon, who was also companion rank, is dead. I'm winning the opinion game, I guess, and also I'm not killing people, so that's working for me. What was my percentage? 40%. 1% of people fail to avoid the police car. Huh. Interesting how that's even in there. Does that lead to that? You reach the store, but then you end up down here maybe, and it all fails? I was a little surprised that was even an actual failure state, because it was like... it almost seemed scripted. Ah. See where the line's drawn there? 3/4 of people do the pacifist message, but then you lose 14 of them when it comes to that decision. 14% of that 76 either shoot him or refuse to decide. I guess they don't specifically spare them. So for some of these people, a not inconsiderable percentage of them, they can't. Their money's not where their mouth is.